I love when you start the episode with him yelling at his mom. You
Yeah.
should do that right.
Yeah, can you do that again? Just
Can you yell at your mom again to start the episode?
Yeah, let me just tell her so she doesn't get confused as fuck.
Not going to be genuine. But,
no,
you know.
this is staged. What if I just kept this part in?
Stage content.
Yeah,
You could.
what if
I mean, go ahead.
I could if I
Are you
wanted to.
recording?
Yeah. But maybe I
Ready?
won't. Yeah, we're ready, yeah.
Mom! We're recording!
All right, all right.
we
Great way
got
to
that.
start. Great way to
Brennen
start.
yelling at his mom again.
Yes. It's a
essential.
classic. It's a classic Chit Chats staple, you know. It occurs reoccurring. It's a reoccurring bit, you know. We got to keep it up. Just like another reoccurring bit is welcome back to Chit Chats, everybody. My name is Antonio.
My name's Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy.
And Soju Boy or Soldier Boy?
Whichever you prefer.
Don't question it, Ella. And I'm Donavan, and let's have a chit chat.
Just the immediate, like, don't question it, Ella. And I'm Donovan.
Don't question it.
Yeah,
Nothing weird is happening.
immediately put your game face on. I like that, though. Anyway, yeah, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Chit Chats. Today, we are doing... Hold on, I gotta do the thing. Debate night. Again. Yes,
Again.
this is
Whoa.
the 10th official debate night episode. We made it to 10 episodes of this, or 10 variants of this segment. And so, for the 10th episode, I had to get the original 2 that we had in the very first episode, back when I didn't even know if it was going to be a reoccurring segment. It was just a thing that I wanted to try on Chit Chats, and then it ended up being a smash hit, in my eyes at least. I quite enjoy the debate night episodes.
They're
Brennen,
very fun.
Donavan, as you know,
Fuck.
Oh,
Fuck.
bye, Brennan.
Wait a
well,
minute.
now we got to restart the whole episode.
Cam is
No, I'm
American.
here. Camera. Okay, we're good.
Okay, we're good. All right,
Coco Dual
so
posters back.
as you guys know, in these episodes, what we do is we do little short debates. One person gives a topic to the other two people, and then each person presents their arguments for either side of the debate, and then the person that picked the topic decides who won the debate. And then we just do that. We rinse, repeat, and then we eat. And that rhymed. And then we look at Tilly. And
Doggy.
yeah. All right. So with that, let us get started here today with the first debate of the night. Who shall that be? Who shall the first debate be? I think I will give the first topic today. All right. So
Brennan yelling at his mom versus me yelling at Ella.
I don't have anyone to yell.
What's-
I can yell at
what's first?
Snorlax.
You can yell at Snorlax.
Shut the fuck up. Okay. So the first topic of the debate, the first debate topic that I'm going to be presenting to you guys is, we're all three of us, we're pretty big gamers. I think that's well established at this point. And there's a hot debate in the gaming community. Well, and by that I mean just like in my head at least, there's a debate. What matters more in a game, story or gameplay? Now, you guys may know maybe potentially what my taste is in that, but I'm going to try to be completely unbiased here, and I just want to hear you guys out. I want to hear both sides of the argument here, and then see maybe you can sway my personal opinion on the matter. So the way that we decide who debates which side of the argument is we flip a coin. So if one of you guys could call the coin flip here.
I'll do heads.
All right, Donovan's got heads. So,
Go with tails. Always go with tails.
oh, you get.
I'm going
Oh, you should have kept heads. Damn,
Yeah.
you second guessed yourself.
Hey, shit, and I won.
All right.
Let's go.
Well, So, Brennan, because you won the coin flip, that means you get to pick which side of the argument you want to debate for.
Oh, hands down. I want story.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, Brennan, because you also got to pick your topic, that means you're also going first. So I will give you a little bit of time.
Damn it.
I'm going to get my phone, so I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to give you some time to think about it.
This is easy for you, Brennan.
I mean, literally, I wanted story because
So, like-
one of my past topics was talking about what's better, like player-driven games or like story-driven games.
Mhm. Yeah. So you're the master. I wasn't in that debate night.
Oh yeah,
You got
Really?
leg up on
Oh,
me.
No,
was that what
that's
we
the one?
did?
Is that
with-
the one with I think.
I think
I don't
so.
remember. I thought I thought that was with Donavan. That specific
it?
topic. I don't remember. I really don't. But,
I don't remember anymore.
But
I don't
regardless-
think I was.
but we have not done this specific argument before, so I wanted to throw it out there. But Brennan, how are you feeling? Do you feel ready to present your
I'm
arguments?
as ready as I'm going to be.
Okay.
For having
We'll
to
call
go
that
first.
good then. All right. Brennan, I am going to give you a minute on the timer here. You know what? Because this is the 10th official debate night, I'm going to give you a minute and 10 seconds.
Fuck yeah.
Uh-huh. That's right. I'm feeling generous today.
Hey man, that 10 extra
Dang.
seconds could be the 10
The
seconds.
deciding
Make or
factor.
break.
It could.
Deciding
And I'll give Donavan a minute and 10 as well. But
Yeah, I'll
And I
I'll
get
give
50
minute. I'll give
seconds.
minute tens too. I like that idea.
yeah. Okay. All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
What is a video game without a good story?
Okay, sorry.
Okay, don't make me laugh. To play a good video game, you need to have a good story, something that really catches your attention. Old games used to have shitty gameplay. Like, so how far we've come to what the old games used to be to how we play now. It's amazing, don't get me wrong. But you have to have a good story to really keep the person in the game. Yes, gameplay factor does come into it, but you can have as much fun as you want playing the game, but eventually it's going to get repetitive if you don't have a good story to follow. Cliffhangers, plot twists, all that stuff that will keep you entertained as you also enjoy if it has good gaming, good gameplay. But a story is what really gets you into the game. Whether you make your own story by choosing options, whether it's a set story that you have to follow, whether it's like a comic book story, like a Marvel game, it's a story is something that you can literally not play without having a good story to just make you want to keep playing it. And I feel like if a game doesn't have a good story, you're just going to get bored.
Okay. That is time. Just as a reminder, and Brennan, it seems like you caught on to this, but if you happen to be speaking while your time goes off, you can finish your thought.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. You point at me, and I was like, "Okay, last line." What am I saying?
Yes. You don't have to cut yourself off, but you didn't there, so that's good.
Question.
What's up?
This is just for the recording. Brendan was a little echoey there. I don't know if it came through on your end, Antonio. Is that going to be a problem?
On my end, it did not. I did not pick up on that. I'm assuming if I didn't pick up on
Probably
that, then I don't think the recording did. So I
I'm
think we
hearing
should be good.
myself echo, and I'm hearing Donavan echo.
That might be because of my speakers. Because I'm using this mic, and then your guys' audio is coming through the speakers, and then could be going into the mic. And I apologize for that.
Okay.
No, it actually makes sense because like when I'm talking now, I can't hear, but when I talk louder is when I can start hearing myself.
Okay.
So I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. As long as it's not too much of an issue, because I don't really think I can. I don't think I can do much about it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No,
But-
it's fine.
No, it's fine. Just for the recording.
It definitely solves the mystery.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Brennan, thank you for your arguments. Donavan, you have had time to think about your side, potentially, or maybe like, how do you feel? Do you think you're ready?
I think head is empty, no brain, no thoughts.
Okay, so you're ready.
But I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay. All right.
Let's
Yeah.
do
No,
this.
that's how you got to be for these. You kind of just got to wing it. Sometimes that can do more than you think. So,
Yeah.
If you're ready, then
Get my papers in order.
yeah. Oh, right. Of course. Yes.
I'll be reading.
Yeah. You took notes. I'm
I
assuming.
wrote an entire argument.
Yeah. Right. In that, yeah, right, yeah, because you know you're wearing the suit. Like I can tell you're prepared. You're in the right headspace.
Oh, thank you for noticing. Yeah.
Yes, yes, of course, yes.
Objection.
Objection. Yeah, it's like a courtroom. Oh my god.
No.
Yeah. No. Okay. Hold
The
it.
fuck
Okay.
you mean no?
Okay. Donovan, if you are ready, then please start in 3, 2, 1.
Gaming experiences consist of a lot of different parts, each of which is important in their own right. However, when you boil it down, the reason why people play games is for the gameplay, not for the story. If you didn't have the gameplay, it would just be a glorified movie, and that's it. Video games as an art form is such a distinct and it's just so different from every other art form that you could have, and the gameplay is what brings you there, not the story. I mean, the story, you can tell a great story, but if you don't have the gameplay there to hold it together like a glue, then you have nothing in the end. That's just how it is. That's my argument.
Okay, you have 10 more seconds. Do you want to say anything else, or you don't need to say anything else? Okay. Okay. Well, thank you, Donovan, for that.
Just a heads up, Donovan. I'm just confirming. It is. I think it is just your speakers, Antonio, because Donovan started echoing and I muted you and it went away.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely me then.
It doesn't bother us. It doesn't bother us. I'm just saying that's definitely what it is because I muted you on the echo.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
I think I am going to start doing that as well because it was throwing me off a little bit.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Well, with that concludes your guys' arguments. I want to say both of you guys did a good job. I picked this topic because I knew that you guys as gamers would be able to present yourselves well. Brennen, I could tell that your argument came from the heart. I could tell that you very much like believe in what you were arguing, and you've thought about this before. I can tell that you've had this contemplation before, and I appreciated that with your thoughts, and you had some really good points. I totally agree. Story, it like keeps you captivated. It keeps you playing the game. Like that can definitely be true. Donovan, you had some really good points about gameplay. Gameplay is kind of like the glue that holds it all together. Like you can have I think the point that you made that kind of resonated with me is it's like you can have a good story, but then you're kind of just watching a movie. Why don't you just watch a movie? Like instead of playing the Uncharted video game, why don't I just watch the Uncharted movie? You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Yeah. Like why? Like what's the point? You know what I mean? I didn't actually watch it, but yeah.
I didn't either.
I heard it was mid though. So
I heard it.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought that was a good point. But I will say this. I think that, with Brennan's argument, I think that it was a little bit more fluid, and I do think he very much presented himself in a way that almost kind of made me rethink my values when it comes to games, because I do believe because I personally enjoy the gameplay in games more, and Donovan, you may know that. But when it comes to story, maybe I haven't played the games that have the stories that keep me captivated yet. Like that could be the case. You know what I mean? So I think I'm gonna have to give this one to Brennen. So very good job,
right.
But very good job both of you though.
But I don't know if you heard us when you were walking away, but I was telling Donovan, I was like, dude, I wanted story, because one of my past topics was literally story-driven games versus you choose the story game.
And I remember that you picked that, but I was like, maybe Donovan will get that, and then Brennen was going to have to scramble.
This was interesting, because I think Brennen and I are more on the side of story, actually. But you're like, we've talked about this, you're more of a gameplay.
I respond more to gameplay rather than story. I think that's why, unfortunately, I have. Well, and it depends too, because certain games I'm not as into the gameplay. I'm not as into open world games. Unfortunately, I wish I was, but not as much. But overall, story. Brennan's giving me that look. Don't worry, guys. I swear I'll play Tears of the Kingdom again someday.
No, you won't.
But with that, let's move on to our next topic of debate. Donovan, why don't you give yours? Why don't you give your first one?
You want me to give mine?
Yeah.
Should I do? No, I'll start with a more serious one, I guess.
Okay.
All right. So you guys have both played. Speaking of all that, actually.
Oh shit. Okay.
Brennan sits up. He's like,
Brennan-
"We talking about Zelda." You guys have both played some of the N64 Zelda games, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio, I don't think you've played Majora's Mask, have you?
I've played a little bit. I've played a little bit of Majora's Mask. Not as much of Ocarina. I've played more of Ocarina of Time though.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think we know who should have which side in the debate. Ocarina of Time versus Majora's Mask. Which, I think this might be a little easier for Brennan. Just want to put that out there at the beginning, but that will not bias my opinion.
No, I think I can do this. I think I can do either side. But Brennan, I'll let you call the coin flip. I'll let you get first pick, unless you want me to have first pick, because whoever has first pick does have to go first, and that does make a difference. So Brennan, do you want me to go? Do you want me to go first?
You can call the coin flip. Just call the coin.
I'll call. Okay, I don't want to overcomplicate it. Anyway, I will say Tails. Okay, so it is Tails. It's something that I didn't really consider is the fact that you might not want to win the coin flip. You know what I mean? Like that might be like a thing. Like maybe you don't really care what side you get. You just don't want to go first. You know. But because I am going first, I will pick Ocarina of Time.
Good.
Okay. Yeah. For the record, though, I do think I could have argued for either, but
okay.
I wanted this one. So Donavan, if you could pull up a timer.
So what you're telling me is I get the game with my second favorite Zelda character in it.
I suppose so. Wait, I don't know. Wait, who's your second favorite? Is it the Happy or no? Is it Skull Kid?
No.
Oh, it's called Happy Mask Salesman.
No.
No.
It's Fierce Deity.
Oh, Fierce. Oh, okay. Is Fierce Deity?
That's just Link.
It will like
your favorite.
What I mean by that. It's like what I mean by that. Like my favorite character is Dark Link. And then
I get.
My second favorite would be Fierce Deity.
I get what you mean. I got what you mean. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, Donovan. Yeah, if you could pull up a timer. You can give me a minute.
110.
Sure. Give me 110. Sure.
All right. Minute 10 seconds.
Okay. Here we go.
Start when you're ready.
All right. I'm ready. Okay. So, everyone loves the Ocarina or the N64 Zelda games. You know what I mean? They're classics. And they laid a lot of the groundwork for future Zelda games. And, not to mention the fact that Ocarina of Time came first between the two. And it set up a lot of future 3D Zelda games and potentially you could say 2D Zelda games for success in a lot of the themes and gameplay elements that would carry over into those future titles. I think that a lot of people consider Ocarina of Time to be one of the greatest games of all time, and I would consider it one of my favorite Zelda games, obviously. And, I think a lot of the reason for that, despite the fact that I respond more to the gameplay, I was captivated by the story. I'm someone that really enjoys the concept of time travel. And, obviously Majora's Mask has time travel elements, but Ocarina of Time did do it first and it did captivate me. I remember playing Ocarina of Time 3D on my 3DS. I thought it was a great game. I didn't even care that it was an old game. It felt new. And then even that remake made it feel fresh and new. And it shows how much the game holds up, despite the fact that it's 20 plus years old now. And that is time. So finish your thought. I love the characters. I love the world. I love the game. That's my final thought. All right, Brennan, let's see what you got, dude. Let's see. All right.
Brennan is sweating in his boots.
Donovan.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, I'll start when you start speaking.
Okay. Hold on, my thumb is stuck in my phone case.
What? Your thumb is stuck in your ass?
Shaking in his boots.
No, what?
What?
No, I have this ring on the back of my phone case.
Oh. Okay, that's what I said. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Okay. I'm ready. Okay. Majora's Mask, the sequel to an amazing game that rivals even the prequel. some of the mechanics that were introduced in Majora's Mask and some of the story is some of the best that they've ever done. Taking the idea that Link is slightly older from Ocarina of Time, so he can use items that you can only use on either side of Adult Link and Ocarina of Time. Not to mention, the masks are an amazing item. Hi, Eric. The masks are an amazing item. Some of the side quests and some of the emotional attachment to some of the death of the characters in the game due to your masks. The sad deaths of the 4 main characters and the 4 transformation masks that you get. The sad story of the Skull Kid and how he got corrupted by the main villain. Not to mention, is one of the only games that has a villain that is not Ganondorf that has succeeded very, very well. The idea of the final battle was it's an amazing fight. I love the Majora's Mask fight against Majora. The time travel is amazing, getting to use time however you want instead of just the going back and forth 7 years, being able to do whatever you want. Slow down time, fast forward time, go back your 3 days. It's just an amazing concept, and I really wish that it was something that they would explore again. And just all these things came from Majora's Mask that just led to so many great items in the future.
Finish your thought?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Okay. Good job. You guys both did very well. Antonio, I thought that your point about how Ocarina of Time set the standards and a lot of the expectations for Zelda games was very strong. I think that's very true.
Yes, thank you.
And I thought just overall you were very well composed and had a very strong argument. It's clear that you have an appreciation for the game and even the story, which I thought was very compelling. Brennen, I thought your points about the ideas in Majora's Mask being very unique and it being very unique from other Zelda games was very on the nose. I think Ocarina of Time is, because it's kind of set the standards, it can kind of feel from today's perspective like, oh, it's just like the same old Zelda story that we've always had. So I thought that point resonated with me very well. And also just you talking about how much you love everything in the game. Even though you weren't really arguing that it was better than Ocarina of Time, just you, like, your passion for...
Brennan's on a roll tonight. He's got strong, like sides to talk about. So
that being said, I think I'm going to give it to Antonio.
Really?
Because as much as I liked your argument, Brennan, I think that Antonio actually did a better job at arguing for Ocarina of Time over Majora's Mask than you did for arguing for Majora's Mask over Ocarina of Time.
Antonio did a better job arguing why it was better. I did a better job of praising Majora's Mask, I feel like.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
Even I agree on that one. I think that yes, I had good arguments, but I think Antonio was definitely had better overall.
Well, and I want to clarify, like, I love both. Like, honestly, like, I don't really... I mean, like, I haven't played through a lot of Majora's Mask, but I love the concept, and I want to play through more of it. And it was really hard for me to, like, think of why Ocarina of Time is better, because I think they're so complementary. But,
right.
Yeah, they're both amazing games.
Yeah, definitely, like, very, very classic games. For sure. All right. Well, Brennan, let's move on to you. What do you got for your first topic for me and Donavan?
Alrighty. So, to continue the theme of video games.
All right.
Let's go.
But taking a break from Zelda. A break.
What?
Break.
A break. Just a break. Okay, good.
A break?
Okay.
It's return.
Like in the past, how I've done like 3D Zelda versus 2D Zelda, or player chosen story games versus like just like the game set story, you know? This one is going to be, which one is better and going to be more used in the future? Virtual reality gaming or continued, you know, console hands-on screen gaming?
Okay.
Which one is better, virtual reality or screen gaming? Okay.
I like that. All right.
That's a good one.
Donavan, would you like to call the coin flip?
I'm going to do Tails again.
All right. I realized last time I didn't share my screen, so you guys didn't get to see what.
It's okay. We took your word.
Took my word for it. Okay. Okay, it's heads. So
Oh my god.
So okay, well, but that means I mean, like, you know, you have more time to think now.
Yeah, that's
about
true.
your
That's
side.
true.
So I think I'm going to. Oh God. I'm trying to think of which one Donovan would want because I want to pick that one. I'm gonna pick virtual reality. I don't know if that one is the one that
Okay.
Donovan would have wanted, but that's what I'm gonna pick. Okay.
I will set. Hold up.
I'll say set a timer for 1:10, but for the last 3 that we do, let's just do a minute because I think I want to have some more of that more like you have that more strict time limit in your head for the last 3 debates. All right.
So, Antonio, the second you start talking, I will start the timer.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Virtual reality gaming is something that is fairly new in the gaming sphere, but it is something that is quickly becoming more and more normalized and more popular. And there's a reason for that. When video games were first conceptualized, a lot of the appeal of it, at first it was kind of it was like a toy, something to kind of mess around with. But more recently, within the last 10 or 20 years, games have become more of a experience to soak in. And, Brennen, you respond very well to story-driven games. The point of a good story is to keep you involved, keep you invested, keep you encapsulated in the material that you're playing. And virtual reality takes it a step further and literally puts you in the game. It makes you feel as though you are in the game itself and you're in the virtual world. And that can add a lot. It can take, a concept that you can only really soak in as much through a screen into literally reality, a virtual reality. And the further and further that we go with that, the more that we can just get to that point where the experience is you're almost you're living through the game. And that's it. That's it. I'll stop there.
That was good. That was good.
Okay. It's like talking at a mile a minute sometimes.
Yeah.
Donovan, whenever.
All right, I'm gonna mute you for this, Antonio.
Okay,
So
fair enough.
I'll unmute you after.
Fair enough.
All right.
That means I get to
You ready for
talk.
the
I get to
timer?
talk throughout the entire of Donovan. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, go ahead, but it's still gonna show up in the recording.
Did you hear that? I thought you muted me.
I haven't muted you yet.
Oh, okay.
I haven't started the debate.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna mute
fair
you
enough.
now.
Okay,
Bye.
fair enough. Okay.
You're saying stuff now. I can't hear it.
Donovan sucks.
Brennan, I can still hear you though. So as soon as you're ready to
Don't
start
tell Donovan
the,
what I said. Don't tell him
start
what
the
I said.
debate.
Whenever you're ready, Donovan, start
Okay.
talking. I'll start.
Okay. Bye, Anthony. Maybe I'll just never unmute you. I mean,
All
sorry,
right, okay.
I'm
I
acting
can't-
like I'm
I
stalling
can't
for time
stop
right
you.
now.
I
I'm
can't
not-
control
I have a
it.
very strong argument here. Okay, you ready to hear it? Just nod if you're ready to hear it. Oh, he's
Not
not
ready.
ready. No,
I'm not ready.
he says that.
Go on.
Okay. All right. Start the timer when I start speaking. All right. So this is the reason why I believe that virtual reality gaming is nothing more than a passing fad. There have been many different fads in gaming, but VR is not only expensive to buy for consumers, it's also expensive to develop for. And time and time again, as more and more VR headsets and games have come out, it's proven that VR is failing. In fact, the Sony, I forget what it's called, but it's the Sony PlayStation VR 2, because they had the first headset and then they came out with the second headset like a couple months ago. And just judging by the numbers of sales that have come out in the first couple months, it's clear that the console is failing, and it's clear that developers do not want to develop for it because it's too expensive. And quite frankly, the fad is dying out. Not only that, but I feel that you can still be immersed in a video game. You don't need the headset. Just because you're not physically in the game doesn't mean that you're not in the mindset of the game. It doesn't mean that you're not engaged in the story. It just means that you're not physically in that world. But you can still be just as immersed.
Alrighty. Well.
Donovan,
You
did you
both-
unmute me? Oh, I guess not.
Oh wait, I gotta unmute you.
Donovan, I just want to say, you are a worthy opponent.
Yes. Good job,
Yes.
both of you. This was a good little challenge. So, I'm actually gonna start with Donovan,
Oh, okay.
and I'm gonna say you've had a lot of good topics, and you are absolutely right. The technology and the work needed for VR is very expensive, and I can see developers not wanting to put that much money into it in the future and it dying out. And yes, I also believe that you can still easily be immersed and feel like you're feel like you're in a video game, even when it's just a screen game. And so you had a lot of strong points, and I think you did very good. Now, Antonio, a couple of your strong points, talking about really feeling like you're in the game is like the biggest thing with VR. And there's just... Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to rethink. Like,
No, you're good.
I'm trying to.
you're on like a mic right now. Like everyone's looking at you. It's okay. Just take deep breaths.
I want to say I was literally like writing notes while you guys were arguing.
Really?
Because I tend to forget the points by the time the second argument was done.
I know. I should have done
And
that.
so I wrote them down.
I appreciate. Okay. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah. That's not a bad idea. Yeah.
But yes, Antonio's points about really feeling like you're in the game and some of the capabilities and power that they've come up with the VR was very, very smart move from Antonio. Now, as for who it comes down to the winner, I am going to give it to the person that wins is going to get it because of one piece of information that another person said that I actually know is false, because of sales.
Oh,
I'm going to give it
shit.
to Antonio because Donovan's not wrong. The PS4, the PlayStation Vita, the PlayStation VR, whatever, 2, did not sell well, but not because people don't want it. It's because the Oculus outsold the PlayStation VR, because you still need to have a PlayStation for that, but you do not need a console for the Oculus or the Meta Quest.
See, Donovan, you took a dangerous route trying to bring in like numerical analysis.
I guess I was not fully educated on that, but that makes sense. Shit.
That's why I don't bring up numbers.
I think that's the first time that some of these won on a technicality.
Oh shit, yeah. But not the last. Not the last though. It'll
also as someone who loves VR gaming, I just also have to really side with Antonio's views. But you, Donovan, some of your topics near the end were very, very strong, talking about how you don't need to actually feel like you're in the game to still be immersed.
Well, and I'm gonna say something that's gonna make me lose credibility here. I'm not the biggest fan of VR. I like.
No, I know. Every time I've ever had to play, you get fucking sick.
No, yeah, and that's part of the reason is I think it's very disorienting. But it's a skill issue, I guess. Yeah. I don't know, but
okay, but yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
I am going to give it to Antonio.
All right. Well, it's important to remember that we're all winners here, no matter who wins. Besides the fact that I'm winning, haha, Donovan, you suck. No. Okay. Embarrassing. Wait, what is that from? Oh, that's Drake. Embarrassing. Oh my god. Okay. All right. I will give my second topic. Now. Okay. So this one. This is a debate that I've been having with myself quite a lot recently. So I'm excited to see what you guys think about this. Physical media versus digital media. Which is better? Why should one be preferred over the other? That's the topic. So yes, you in the back? Yes.
Can you clarify what you mean by that?
So like an example would be like buying a physical copy of a video game versus just downloading the game digitally, just buying it off of the store. But you can apply that to movies, like having DVDs or just streaming. You could apply that to like music. Well, it's harder to. It's a little less. Well, you can apply it to music, like records versus just streaming it on Spotify.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically it. So, I think last time Donavan called the coin flip between you guys. So Brennen, why don't you call the coin flip?
I'm gonna go head.
Head. Okay. And it is head. So Brennen gets to pick. What side do you want?
Do either.
So I have to go. I get to pick my right.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Do the digital download / digital copy.
Okay. Digital media? Okay. All right. Now this might be a controversial decision here that I'm going to make, but the last debates I gave you guys 1:10. These debates I'm going to give you guys 50 seconds. You have less time than usual. Yeah. That means you got to compose your arguments very well in that short time. But I believe in you. Yeah. Hey, I gave you guys 10 extra seconds of the last one. Yeah. You know, finish up that soju unless you already did. You know, get your head in the right. Get in the game. All right. You gotta do this.
Oh damn.
All right. He's ready. Okay.
Ready.
I will start the timer as soon as you start talking. I like that idea.
Digital. Okay.
You got it.
Being able to download things digitally and have them digitally has become such a big thing as of today. Most music is on streaming services. Most movies are on movie services. Most entertainment is on like a streaming site like YouTube or other stuff like that. And as much as buying physical copies and CDs can be nice, they're cluttering. At that point, you're just buying more and more things to keep up space. Like, yeah, they might be good like if you're like a collector, but at the same time, if you're collecting something, you're the one making it worth something. If you're collecting it, and so if no one buys it, it's not worth anything. There's no point in buying all this physical shit when you can have it all just on download. I have Spotify. You can go on there and have access to millions and millions and millions of songs just for having. You can't if you want to do that, you can't just you have to bring 20 fucking CDs in your pocket, dude, if you want to listen to more than 12 songs, you know? But if you just had your streaming service where everything's digitally downloaded, boom, there you go. Or if you want to watch a movie, oh no, my DVD players, what do? I load up a streaming service.
Okay. All right.
Oh god, 50 seconds is fucking short.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, you don't think? I mean, I guess 10 seconds makes a difference. You know, it's one whole sixth of what you would usually get. So think about it like that. There's your numbers. Anyway, Donavan, are you ready to present your argument?
I am. I'm ready.
Okay. I will start I will go when you start.
All right. So the problem with physical games is that, or the problem with digital games, sorry. And just, can we, okay, we start.
Yeah, we'll start over. We'll start over. It's okay. It's okay.
Misinput.
Yeah. Wait.
Misinput?
Yeah.
I missed the prompt.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what are we talking about? Okay.
What are we talking about again?
All right. Recompose yourself and
Slip of the tongue.
It's okay. It happens. All right.
So the problem with digital games is that even though it says that you own them, you don't actually have any real ownership over them. If you had digital video games, the licensor could actually strip your access to those games at any moment. And that's obviously not a good thing if you're into preservation. And that goes for movies, music, all this could just be stripped away from you at any moment. And there's literally nothing that you can do about it. The other thing that's great about physical games and movies and all that stuff is that usually it's actually cheaper because you can buy it used, but you cannot buy digital stuff used. And so if you're trying to find something that you want to experience for a cheap price, whether it be music or movies or a video game, you might have to go for that.
Okay. Very, very good, both of you. This is a pretty equal debate, or equally sided debate here, in my opinion. I thought both of you guys hit like the points that like I feel like I was kind of looking for, which gives you both like good points on that. Brennen, like obviously you touched upon the fact that like, you know, physical media clutters, and I think that like as someone who has a lot of shit and you know, kind of like struggles with that clutter sometimes, like that does resonate with me. And you know, it's a good point. Like it just saves space, and it's more convenient. Donavan, on the other hand, I like the point of preservation that you brought up. I think that is a very important thing, because you know, over time, like they might stop like producing a certain game or like putting out a certain movie on DVD, and it might be more comforting for people to have like physical things that you can hold, that you know that you own, that you can't like you said, get stripped away from you. Overall, who wins here?
I feel like it's pretty equal.
It's pretty equal. I think so.
Give us both the point.
Yeah. I'll give you guys each half a point.
Don't actually. No, I want the point.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think you're gonna get the point. I think I will give this one to you, Donavan.
Okay.
But you guys both did good. I want to, for the record, like this was not a tough one. Like this was a tough one to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
So.
In my defense, Donavan, your biggest point of company taking away your digital copy, if you have an account on that, they can still take away your DVD copy too. They just make it to where you can't access it.
Yeah, but that doesn't support my argument. And it's not that way in every single case. No. It actually varies a lot how that works, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. That like for me personally, I think having the physical things, it just feels more safe. It feels more like it feels more you know, I just feel better about it. But that being said,
are you thinking about going digital with your collections from now on?
Me? Are you asking me?
Because I know you like your physical games.
The only way I would go all digital is if I literally had no other option. Like if they stopped producing like physical like games, or mainly that, but because I love collecting games. So that's like that's a little hobby of mine. But
I love having my shelf where I can see them all too. So yeah,
yes, I do enjoy it. I do think that having digital games is more convenient because you can just like pop between them pretty easily. But like they take up a lot of space too. That was something that you didn't touch upon, Donavan, is like digital. You could have like brought up how getting like purely digital copies of things does take up a lot more space. Anyway, moving on. Donavan, give your next topic.
I was getting there, but I only had 50 seconds.
Right, fair enough. Okay, well, what is your next topic?
Oh, what is my next topic? Oh, wait, hold up. Where'd my phone go? Okay. Oh, no, okay, I remember my second one. My second one is a little chaotic.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that you guys would ever be able to predict this one.
You're never going to be able to debate this, guys. Just setting us up for failure.
All right, so here it is. Imagine you have two options here. Neither of them are really good options, but you still have to choose between them.
What the fuck?
Number one is to be in the ring with Mike Tyson for 10 minutes, and he's trying to kill you. He's trying to kill you.
Okay. Yeah.
The second option is to be hunted by a bear for a minute in the forest.
Okay. Can I ask, how big is this forest?
It's very vast. And you get a head start on the bear by, let's say, 20 seconds.
Oof. Okay.
What age is this Mike Tyson?
Yeah. What
he's in his prime? This is Mike Tyson in his prime.
Wait, how long? Yeah. How long in the ring?
He can rip your ears off. He can do whatever.
How long in the ring with him?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay. Damn. All right. Shit, man. Okay. So we have to. Okay. So one of us has to debate one of those sides, and the other. I thought you were gonna be like, would you rather shoot a dog or like step on a baby? When you said like this is gonna be a tough one.
No.
Okay.
This is debate night, not would you rather.
I'm going deep mode here.
Well, but you could debate that though. I'm just saying, like you could say like why you should do one of. Anyway, yeah, Brennan, you called the. Wait, did you call it last time between us? Or did I call it? I don't remember.
Called it.
You called it. You called it.
You called.
I called it. You call it this time then.
I'll call it.
Okay.
Tails.
Tails. Okay. Like the
Please-
Sonic
please
character.
Tails.
Oh.
It's
It's never Tails. No, it was Tails once apparently.
That hurts me. I like
Okay.
Tails.
So what do I want to pick? I'm gonna pick Bear in the Forest.
Son of a bitch!
Ooh. I don't know why. It's okay, Brad. I don't know. Like, I think your side is pretty easy.
Antonio, your mic unplugged.
Your mic went off.
Oh, fuck.
Plug it back in.
How about now?
Yep.
There you go.
Okay.
That's the Antonio mic moment.
Okay, cool. Wait,
All right, let me get that timer up for you.
Okay, cool. Brennan, I believe
Are we
in you.
doing? Are we
All right?
doing 50 seconds?
Yeah, do 50 seconds. I want 50 seconds. I want a strict 50 seconds.
Strict 50
Yeah.
I need
seconds.
I'll need like 5 seconds.
Brennan's like,
I think it's acceptable to kind of talk out the scenario. You know,
yeah,
like how you think it would go.
yeah. This is interesting.
Yeah.
This is like, this is not like a, this is very like unusual from the debates that we usually do, but I'm
I
for
know,
it.
but
I'm for it.
I wanted like a chaotic one, like
Yeah.
one that you
No,
would bring up.
I like that. And this just happens to be the one that we get less time on too. So.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
there you go.
Damn it.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Okay.
Start when you're
Should I
ready.
start? Okay. So, you know, between the two options that you gave, I think that clearly being in the forest for a minute with that bear is going to be a breeze. You said 20-second head start. That's nothing. I can sprint 20 seconds away in nothing. And even like I could like go for a nice little stroll in that time, and I'd probably be able to find like a nice little hiding spot. You know what I mean? Like sure, the bear could like sniff me out, but I could play a little game of hide and seek. You know what I mean? Like play some chicken with that bear. You know what I mean? I'm down to clown. I'm sure the bear is too. You know, like I think I could reason with the bear. Frankly, I think like I could be like, hey, look, man, like. Yeah, I could like find him like a better thing to be chasing. You know what I mean? Like a deer out in the forest, or like find like a little deer carcass or something for him to like focus his time on. And then once I find that, I can get even further away. And then you said this forest is vast. It's easy. I can cover myself in leaves, cover myself in like whatever, like camouflage. That's it.
Great.
Okay.
Good job. That went better than I thought.
Whew. Yeah, I had to. Just you just gotta once you talk, you just gotta keep talking. Like you just got whatever thoughts come to your mind, you just gotta let them out.
Brennan is pulling.
Brennan's dead. Brennan the bear got to Brennan.
The bear got
Or Mike
Brennan.
Tyson got to Brennan, one of the two.
No, he's just thinking. He's actually super confident right now.
Yeah. Brennan's super confident.
Hold on.
Mom.
He's asking his mom.
He's asking
how to argue for his side right now.
Yeah. I respect that.
Mom, how do I argue for Mike Tyson?
Yeah. She's like, don't worry, honey.
I don't know. Just do the counter argument against Antonio.
Yeah. That's a strategy. You know, you instead of arguing for your side, you could just argue against what the other person is saying. That is an advantage of going second.
It is.
But you don't always have to use that advantage.
Even if I did, it wouldn't make sense.
All right, you got to start this argument.
Yep.
So
You got this.
should I give you? Would you like a countdown?
I'd like a recount. No.
I'd like a
Fuck yeah, give me a countdown. Probably.
All right, I'm gonna do a countdown from 5.
5. No.
Yeah. No, I'll do 3.
6. Take it or leave it.
6.
Okay. 6.
Brennan is confident as fuck
5,
right now.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Mike Tyson. You see, with a bear, yes, Antonio may have gave a lot of points, but bears are natural predators. They are made to hunt. They are made to kill. You are in their territory. Okay? You might find a place to hide, but that is where they live. That is where they eat. That is where they breed. that is their home. Okay? Mike Tyson, yeah, he is one scary motherfucker. But he is still human. He may be a fucking superpowered human, but he is still human. And so I think that if you can find a way to get around Mike Tyson, you might have a better chance. Because, like I said, even though the bear is only for a minute, you're in its natural habitat. Fucking kill me.
That is your argument.
Sure.
And it was good. It was a good argument. I thought you did wrong.
No, Brennan, actually, I do think you did a good job. I just want to point out, I love at the beginning of this one, you were just like, Mike Tyson. And I forgot to bring this up, but there was another one. I think it was like the first debate that we did. It was like the video game, like story versus gameplay. You started out with, you were like, what is a video game without a story? But I thought you were just going to say, what is a video game? And I just
like giving a whole speech.
Yeah,
He's about to like give like a 20-minute speech.
I forgot to bring that up. I forgot to bring that up when it happened, but I just wanted to retroactively bring it up.
What is Mike Tyson?
What is Mike Tyson? Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Play Monsters Inc. clip. She's a killing machine.
Yeah. No. Okay. So yeah, you guys both did great. I thought, given how weird this is
This is a weirdo.
You both did a really good job at like kind of talking through it and like giving your scenario and kind of explaining like what you would do. Antonio, I feel like you did a little bit more of that.
No way.
And Brennen, I feel like you were doing counter argument mostly. And I thought it was like pretty compelling. I could feel the tenacity behind your argument.
Me too.
Yeah. Because you were like, it's territory. That spoke to me. I mean, when you got in when you got in my face there,
I was like,
I mean,
oh shit.
actually,
I felt like I was playing a virtual reality game.
I was like, oh yeah, I mean, this is a good point.
Yeah.
Antonio, I think you did a good job too. I thought your points were good, that you think that you could outrun the bear. Personally, I don't think you could outrun the bear.
I could totally do it. Come on. Come on, guys. I could do it.
In it where you were like, I could tell that. Okay, so you were talking about you could just find a hiding spot, right? And then I could see the moment where you were like, oh yeah, but they could like smell me out.
Yeah.
And so you kind of had to work around that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that made your argument a little less compelling.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think I'm gonna give it to Brennen though. I think they were both good arguments.
I would give it to Brennen too.
Brennen got to go second gave him a major advantage.
I think
to clarify here, I'm not saying you'd survive in a room with Mike Tyson for 10 minutes, but I'm saying that you would definitely die being chased by a bear.
I think Brennen did a good job countering what I said and like almost using that against me. I thought that was really good. I think Brennen had an uphill battle personally. With this one, at least like I would not have been able.
I was trying to name shit, and I was like, they breathe in the.
They breathe in the forest. It's like, whoa, wait, hear him out. Yeah, no, that was good. That was good.
It was good though. It was effective.
Yeah, no, you did good. I will gladly give that to you, Brennen. Okay, let us move on to the final debate of the night. Brennen, please present your topic to me and Donavan.
Give us this battle.
Yes.
Battle of wits.
You remember how I said earlier we were taking a break?
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah.
So I thought, shut up, phone.
Zelda tune. Oh, this is really important. He has to respond.
I do. It's my mother.
Oh shit.
She said you did a really good job arguing for the Mike Tyson thing, man.
Yeah. She's like, I would agree. Yeah.
She's like, also be quiet.
She's like she's also like okay, so prove it, Brennen. I'm gonna put you in the or like we're gonna retroactively put you in the ring. We're gonna go back in time to when Mike Tyson went in his prime and then put you in the ring with him.
To be fair, I feel like Mike Tyson could still beat our asses.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But anyway, what is your topic?
My topic. So this little game has come out recently called The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
I haven't heard of it.
And well,
Definitely have not
yeah,
played
no shit, of
150
course you
hours
have.
with it.
Fucking Mr. Hazard and Tears of the Kingdom OLED Switch, you son of a bitch. Anyways.
Brandon was holding that one in.
Anyways, it's grown. It's. Oh wow!
It's
a very
What?
popular game, and people are quite enjoying it. But with it being a direct sequel to the very, very famous Breath of the Wild Zelda game, there's a lot of talk in between. Is Tears of the Kingdom better than Breath of the Wild, or is
Ooh.
Breath of the Wild better than Tears of the Kingdom?
Okay.
So that will be my topic, is for you two to debate, whoever picks which topic, on whether Tears of the Kingdom is better or Breath of the Wild is better. Now, there's something I'd like to point out here before we start this topic. Antonio has maybe put a combined 12 hours in both games combined.
I don't know why you feel the need to point that out. I don't see how that's relevant to the conversation
Hey,
at
that's
all.
enough. That's enough.
Yeah, there's
And
enough Antonio
Donavan-
slander. God. Oh
No,
my
hey, that's
goodness
a-
here.
Sure. That's what I was saying.
That's what you meant.
I think
Yeah.
this is going to be a good topic.
Yeah, I was really hoping you were going to be like, there's a lot of debate on whether Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom is better. That being said, Super Mario Galaxy 1 or Super Mario Galaxy 2?
Speaking of games that were direct sequels, Super Mario.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. All right. No,
good luck on
no,
this
let's
one,
do
Antonio.
this. Let's do it. No, I mean, thank you.
300 hours in Breath of the Wild and 150
You
so
have
far.
wait, did you say you have 300 hours in Breath of the Wild?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I got this.
Yeah.
No, I got it. I got it. I can do either. Give me either. Donavan, do you wanna?
Yeah, I'm going with Tails again.
Go.
I'm going with
All right.
Tails.
All right.
Tails. Share that
And
screen.
it is heads, so I get to pick here.
Yes. Other would come through.
Okay. All right.
I know which.
Yeah, you know which one I'm going to pick? Okay. I am going to pick Breath of the Wild. Is that what you expected?
No, it's not.
Okay, well.
You also gotta go first.
Fools,
so.
joke's on you then. But also joke's on me because now I have to go. Okay, Brennen. Yeah, you could get that 50-second timer. I want no more than 50 seconds. In fact, I won't even finish my thought at 50 seconds. I will cut myself off, and I'll still have a stronger argument.
Beautiful. At the millisecond?
At the millisecond. As soon as I see Brennen give me the cue to stop talking, I will stop, and that's all I'll need. That is all I will need. Mhm.
Okay.
I am that confident.
I'm scared.
Antonio,
I'm
when you
shaking
are ready,
right now.
Yeah.
start talking.
Okay. Breath of the Wild is a wonderful game. Everyone knows that. It's one of the top-selling Switch games. It was one of the first Switch games that came out. It helped propel the Switch up, you know what I mean, after the failure that the Wii U was. And there's a reason why the Breath of the Wild did so well. It's because it's a fantastic game. And it broke new ground for the Zelda franchise. It propelled the Zelda franchise more forward than anyone could have expected. You know, the open world works perfectly for the Zelda formula. You know, there's so much to do. So much. I mean, Donavan alone said he had 300 plus hours in the game. How many more games can you get that much time out of, like, just naturally, you know, Zelda games let alone. And it laid the groundwork for Tears of the Kingdom, which is also a wonderful game. And what more can you appreciate when you have a sequel? It's like, sure, the sequel is great, but you have to remember to appreciate. That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow, at the millisecond.
At the millisecond. That's what I said.
I was not convinced, but I am now.
I stood my word. I stood to my word. All right, Donavan. Good luck.
right.
I wish you luck.
Good job, Antonio. Good job, Tony.
Thank you.
Okay. Sorry, I got distracted.
Good.
Donovan, whenever you are ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Breath of the Wild, you know, it's a great game. It's a fantastic game. But you know what is even better is the natural step up in the formula, Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom has so many fresh new ideas. You might think that it's just the same thing over again. And honestly, when I went into the game, I was afraid that was what it was going to be. But I was very quickly proven wrong. Everything about exploring this new version of Hyrule feels completely fresh and brand new. You can squeeze out so much from one world and look at it in different ways with different mechanics and different storylines, and it's just fantastic. There's so much more content. You can travel the world and interact with it in so many various different ways, and the gameplay has so much variety. Great.
Good job, both of you, Antonio.
I got distracted halfway through that because my dad started like yelling my name from outside.
What?
He's downstairs.
Like, Donovan.
He's just out there with a boombox.
Yeah.
Donovan.
Donovan.
I don't know why he would yell at me. Kind of threw me off though.
Okay. So you both did very good, Antonio. I'm actually very impressed. For someone who has not played that much of either game, you gave a good argument. You were very right. It definitely was a game that helped save. I have something on my desk, and it is fucking shaking, and it is driving me crazy. Okay. Anyways. You gave a very good argument showing that it was one of the biggest games that really helped show the Switch and how big of a console and release it was after the failure of the Wii U. It was definitely a big step in direction for Zelda games. We have never seen anything that big, that complex for Zelda before. And so your argument was very good. Donovan, you gave a lot of good points talking about how there was some skepticism at first, but they did a good job showing that, like, yes, it may be in the same world, but they did a good job making it feel fresh and brand new. Damn. So, this is going to sound completely asshole-ish, and I'm so sorry, Antonio, but I was really expecting you to fail on this debate.
I was too.
But, as even for someone who has maybe, like I said, maybe a combined 12 hours of gameplay in between the two games, I'm very impressed with your debate, Antonio. Donovan, overall, your debate was amazing, and I want you to remember that debate-wise, technically you have won, but some of the points that Antonio managed to pull, which were not only true, but for what little experience he has, I think I have to give it to Antonio.
Yeah, I would too. You have a good understanding.
That was just shocking, because not only did he pull shit out of his ass, but it was still true. Like, it was still, like, facts, you know?
I think he hasn't played the game, but he has an understanding of its impact, and that's what matters.
I do, and that's the thing, is like, I have not played as much of the games as I want to, but I understand why everyone loves them, and I appreciate them a lot for those reasons. I am a master at talking up games that I have no experience with. There was an episode that me and Donovan did, where he gave it was Animal Crossing versus Stardew Valley, and I believe I got Stardew Valley, and I had never played the game, never touched the game, and I argued, and I remember I think I did fairly well considering
you did really well. I remember being surprised then too.
So I don't know what it is.
I think it actually is easier to argue for Breath of the Wild.
I think I don't know. I think both are good. I think
they both have
what I do is I find a hook. I find, like, I may have not played the game, but I find like a hook about the game that I'm able to like talk strongly about. You know what I mean? And obviously you did that too, Donovan, and you had more of a reason to. But I just like I'm able to like talk around why the game is good without actually talking about the game itself or like the gameplay. Yeah.
I will not lie. I got really thrown off in the middle of it though, because
that is fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I want to recount.
Yeah. I want to recount. Yeah. All right. Well, that being said, that is going to conclude Debate Night 10. So round of applause to everyone here for your performances, for your topics, for your debates, everything. It was a great time, as it always is. And, you know, like, thank you guys for being here for the first debate night and the second and the last one, or not the last one, but the most recent one, the 10th official one. I do intend on continuing doing them because I think that they're fun. But that is the end of debate night 10. So hope everyone enjoyed.
Oh, jeez.
Hope you guys. Yeah, no kidding. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed being here. and we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Oh, we're getting naked now? Let's go.
Bye.
This is what you waited for. Wait, no Chit Chat stands, Antonio.
What?
Where are you going? We're at Chit Chat stands.
Huh? Oh, fuck the Chit Chat stands. I forgot. Okay.
What?